ネイティブスピーカー、タイソンに質問してみた。
Okay, Tyson, what's the differences between nowadays, these days, recently? How to use differently?
Nowadays and these days is the same. So exact same meaning, nowadays and these days. Recently is more for yourself.
Okay.
Nowadays and these days is for talking about society. So nowadays, gay marriage is more popular than ever. These days, you can't walk 5 feet without someone handing you an ad for something. Things like that. So nowadays and these days are commonly used when talking about society. You can also use them about yourself. So nowadays I'm teaching, these days I'm teaching. But you're still focusing on kind of like a longer duration, just like society, right? So society has been doing this activity for a long time, or for a recent amount of time. Recently is more for personal use and kind of shorter term. So recently I've been watching a new Netflix show, or recently I've been eating out every day, things like that. So a little bit more personal, whereas nowadays and these days, you can use them for personal, but you definitely use them when you're talking about society. Does that make sense?
So recently is for shorter period.
Not just shorter period. The duration is about the same, but the focus changes from society, or something that is being repeated. Yeah, I think shorter term is a good way of looking at it. To make it simple, recently is a little bit shorter term. Nowadays and these days is for longer term and talking about society changing. So recently I watched a movie. You wouldn't say nowadays I'm watching a movie. Nowadays is like habits and things. Recently is for one-time activity or short-term habits. That make sense?
Got it.
I'm glad.
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you.